no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Whatever. Are we ready to start? Are we started?
Don't know me like that.
No! No one wants to do you like anything. All right. Well, welcome to the last podcast on the left. You guys are at the peak of being annoying today. It's unfucking real.
Good morning.
I worked with fat, retarded kids at a YMCA for an entire summer, and not once have I reached this level of insanity.
I just feel like hungover men, when they have to get up in the morning, you just ramp up your fake enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love it! Love being awake!
All right, well, you're Marcus Parks. I'm Ben Kissel, and you are...
Tom Petty. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
I'm Tom Petty's guitarist.
I'm Tom Petty. God, refugee.
No! All right.
I'm Henry Zabrowski.
Yeah. I know you're not.
Did you
Tom
not
Petty.
know? Did you?
No, I know. I'm looking at you.
Hi, man. I'm just the master of 1,000 voices. So that's what's hard.
Is that what it is? All right. Well, today, Henry promised us all this amazing research, and he was going to shoot it over in an email. And then he came downstairs this morning and said it was all gobbledygook and bullshit. So we have nothing to talk about, which is great.
All right. So what we're going to talk about today is the concept of glitches in the Matrix, right? I know Reddit is obsessed with this at this point in time, and there's a lot of people. It's mostly just 18-year-olds being like, I put my sandwich on the table, and then I went into the living room. I came back in the kitchen, and the bread and the meat were all back in their packages like I never made a sandwich.
That would be
and I'm just
weird.
like, bro, yes, it's very weird.
Yeah.
But I just think, man, you just didn't make a fucking sandwich.
You got stoned.
You had a
Thought
happy
about the
thought in your head about how nice it would be to have a sandwich. So it's like, but I had a pretty genuine experience like in this recently. That's where all
Was the
this came
sandwich
from.
involved?
No. I make my fucking sandwiches with my eyes open.
All right.
I fucking make sure I have a sandwich.
Good.
Because if I think I have a sandwich and then I don't, man, fuck the world.
I wouldn't want to see
the world
ya.
is over.
Absolutely, dude. You stay in your room.
So I was cleaning my house, right? I'm doing this massive spring cleaning before, basically I'm leaving for a long time to shoot a bunch of shit, so I'm just not going to be in my house. My house is disgusting. So I was going through, I have piles of books all over my house, and I was going through my piles of books, and I found this ring from my childhood, my communion ring, my cloud-out ring, and I called my mom.
Catholic thing.
A Catholic thing, yeah. I called my mom.
Was it pewter?
It's not pewter. No, it's not fucking pewter. It's fucking classy cloud-out ring. Pewter. I had a lot of pewter figurines when I was a child. My mom kept me in a little... I'm actually get them all back and put them up in my house.
What's a pewter figurine look like?
Look, wizards and dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And so I also have I had 5 different stone gargoyles because I was really obsessed with gargoyles.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm going to bring those back.
You kind of look like a gargoyle.
That's my gargoyle.
Yeah.
I just burp into my own
It
sinuses.
must have been weird, not having any alone time with all those friends knocking down the door to try to play with your pewter dragons.
It really was. It's hard to be the most popular child.
Right. So you're cleaning your house. You're going
I found this ring, and I called my mom, and I was like, "Hey, Mom," because I don't even remember ever having this thing.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed.
And I called my mom, and I was like, "Hey, do you have my cloud-out ring for my communion?" And she was like, "Oh, that's a funny question. Let me go look." And she went into the file cabinet and went to go look. She's like, "No, I don't have it, Henry Thomas. What's wrong? Why?" And I was like,
Is she
"Mom,
a
I
British
found it.
heroin
I don't know,
addict?
this is just my amalgamation of what my mother sounds like."
She's Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes. But she's like, "What's the problem with it? What's your problem?" And I was like,
What's your boggle?
What's your boogle boggle, my son? And I was like, I found my cloud-out ring in my books. And I don't remember ever you giving it to me. She's like, that is a sign from God.
I don't know.
That he's just reminding you that he's there. He's reminding you that he's there. And I'm like, come at me, God! Yeah, you want some? You want some of this, God? But I found that, and then I also found a pair of character glasses that I had lost for months and months and months. I couldn't find them, and when I went to L.A. and when I came back, and then I found them in the pocket
you're experiencing what people experience when they clean.
Yeah,
They find the things that they've misplaced for the past 10 years.
it's very true. But it just felt like it's just one of those moments where it was like kind of like because it was such a specific item from my childhood that I never remember that I was like started like researching into like more of this idea, and like, there's just like countless stories on the internet sort of about like seeing someone in a room, you meet them in a room, they say like they wave hello, you go on with your day, you see them later in the day, they wave hello, and he's just like, I said hello to you before, and they're like, what are you talking about? This is the first time I'm seeing you today, and it's just like doo, 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 doo. And it's like stuff like that. But I mean, mostly I think it has to do with like personal just forgetfulness. I just recently read this book called The Secret History of Consciousness, and I have all these like newfangled sort of what they call like reality magic books coming in, with this idea of how to boost your psychic powers, which is gonna work.
Does the mailman
I've
just
done
like
some of that.
I love that stuff. Yeah, we'll read them together. We'll do seminars.
I feel like the mailman just like delivers the books and then runs away and says, "Enjoy the books, fat boy! Hey, fat boy, I got your books, nerdy fat boy."
I hate my mailman.
Thank you.
I hate that fucking bastard. So I started reading. What?
Have I ever told you guys about the masturbation sigil?
No.
What's a sigil?
A sigil is like a magical symbol, because I was really into Grant Morrison. Well, still really into Grant Morrison.
Well, this is all from Ragnar, right? Did Ragnar help you out with this?
No. Well, he
Our
kinda
buddy
turned me on
Ragnar
to it,
is very much into the black arts.
Icelandic.
Yeah, Icelandic. Yeah, and so what a masturbation sigil is, like, I kind of got into like this like whole like real time magic and all that. It's like it doesn't work, but it works.
It makes you feel good.
Weird. It makes you feel good. That's it. Like, it just makes you feel good. So
Is it like a cock ring?
Here's what you do. Okay. You write one sentence of like something that you want, and it's not like, oh, I want a car or something like that. Like something you want in your life, something you want to.
Yeah, I want true unbridled power over women.
That's not it.
Get into the porn
and
business.
You can do that. You can do that.
No, but I mean, like in terms of using magic.
Yeah,
that'd be something. I want to control deer as my army.
Yeah,
yeah,
that would work nicely, like a Sam Raimi.
Yeah,
Sam
and you can't tell anybody about what it is. So
of course, because if you did, they'd laugh at you.
Yeah. So what you do is you write down a sentence. It's just one sentence, and then you make a symbol out of all of the letters in the sentence. Just like one unending symbol, and then you stare at it while you masturbate.
What? That is not good.
I'm gonna try that.
No, it was great.
If I'm masturbating anyway, might as well just make it like bump up the level of commitment here.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta say, kind of worked.
All right.
And whether it just came upon by myself, or whether it helped me kind of push over a hump or something like that.
But this was
if you were stroking your dick looking at porn, you would have come. You would just have come because you're doing the thing that makes you come.
Yeah, but it's not about coming. It's about getting something else that you want. It's about like doing.
But he wanted to come, and he got to come.
Yeah, but that was just a part of it. He was coming in order to make the magic work.
Yeah, you have to use the power of the orgasm. I can't tell you.
You can never tell me.
No. It might undo all of the magic.
Is that why true?
Is that why you're white?
I had no idea. Hispanic Marcus Parks.
Mm-hmm. Marcos Parquez.
That's nice.
Yeah. But as I was reaching, like, I basically started. I tried to research this glitches in the Matrix thing, as I was saying, and it's mostly garbage because it's just 18-year-olds just like saying random stories, and then
that sandwich story is pretty real though.
That is pretty crazy.
It's pretty.
That's
big.
pretty crazy. But then I started getting into this idea of reality versus perception. Like how you perceive that, like, your reality is based entirely upon your perception, and but because of the way the human brain works, your perception is flawed to begin with. So that mean, like, because your brain is made of a bunch of jelly in fucking floating goop in your fucking bone head, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're just not going to get the pure unsaturated information all the time, because sometimes it's going to go and you're just like not going to, you're just going to have a bad day that day.
That's exactly how that situation ended with Marcus staring at that goddamn symbol.
Sigil. Not symbol.
Symbol, sigil, whatever it is.
Sigil, it's a word. It's a different word.
It is a different
importance. But I was like reading, so I just got deeper, sort of like the idea of perception.
Man, you gay, Marcus. Nice.
Not anymore. Not after.
Oh, is that what he wished for?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it. Well, oh, God damn it, you guessed it.
Yeah, now you gay again, Marcus.
Oh, shit, I'm gay again.
Time to make another sigil.
Dick, give me cock.
Get off of Hong Kong.
Oh no! How I wish Marcus would be straight again.
Just let him have you.
This is my day, Henry. My day.
It's like your new birthday. Would you celebrate today as your new birthday every day?
My gay day.
Yeah.
It's the gay Tuesday.
That would be nice. I would celebrate that with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy with you, whoever you are or whatever you love.
Thank you. You too, Henry.
Even if I made love to a sandwich or a burrito.
Of course.
Oh, it's so much easier.
Especially if you made love to a sandwich or a burrito.
I've already done that.
Easier to fuck a burrito than a sandwich. That's for damn sure.
Oh, definitely. Because you just open up. Yeah, you just open up the flap.
Yeah, crack it. Just crack it right
Great.
open.
It's great. Just make sure it's not hot.
Oh no.
Just
Let it
warm.
cool. Let it sit on the windowsill.
Yep.
Let the cool breeze cool down your fuck burrito right before you stick your warm and little pinky sticky in there.
That's right.
That's what I call my penis.
And make it a beef.
Pinky stinky.
The beef burrito is the best burrito
fuck
to fuck.
me.
Anywho, so you're in the Matrix. You're talking sandwiches.
So there's a bunch of stuff, right? I'm in the Matrix. All right. So there's like a couple things. Like one was a new study came out that said that prior to what they originally thought, they thought that human beings, that your brain processed information like your surroundings in one like steady flow. They thought that when you watch everything, that's just like it streams into your head, and so it's like, you know, certain things is stored in your short-term memory, and all the rest is like backed up in your hard drive. What they're finding is that now is that your brain actually works more like a stutter start. It works like buffering, where it'll be like pause. Like while it catches up in the information it catches, then pause. And so it's like what they're saying is that like it's something that it's like severely affects the way we perceive the world, because it's like your brain's constantly in the middle of buffering.
So the pause is the glitch. The pause is the sandwich.
Like essentially stuff like that, where it's like a problem like that could arise because of the way our brains like just receive information.
Right.
There was the same thing about like the phenomenon of ball lightning. Ball lightning.
Sorry, what? Ball lightning?
Yeah.
Ball lightning.
Ball lightning.
Yeah.
You've never
Lightning balls.
lightning balls.
It's nothing to do with the human testy?
No.
Yeah, you never heard of Lightning Balls Johnson?
Oh,
Lightning
yeah.
Balls. What?
He could literally throw his ball 6 feet from his body. It's pretty amazing.
I like him.
Pretty amazing. Sharpshooter. He can hit someone with his nutsack from a good 3 feet.
Well,
Oh,
that
wow.
man could put some dogs in a bathtub, I'll tell you that much.
That's great. That's wonderful. So ball lightning, yeah.
Ball lightning is this
Right.
phenomenon where people like there's a lot.
Orbs.
It explains a lot of like UFO phenomenon.
Right.
It's like why people see UFOs. Blah blah blah. They could be construed for ball lightning, and a part of it is that they're starting to believe that the brain also is affected by like static electricity and electromagnetic activity. Of course, because our brains run on electricity. Like that's why we can think and talk and fucking jerk off and make sigils to make us not gay anymore. And so. The idea is that ball lightning comes specifically from the interference with electromagnetic activity with your brain, and it makes you see lightning in the shape of balls. Big fat balls.
Hairier balls?
Big hairy
Some
balls.
balls are hairier than other balls. Okay.
Let's just call them orbs.
Orbs, I think, is a much
Yeah, I think
better
orbs
word.
is I do like lightning balls and
I do too.
things like that, but
So it's like this. So reality is built completely upon the subjective nature of 2 pounds of gelatinous ooze in our heads.
the brain, yeah.
The brain. So it's like,
Sure.
so everything that we know or believe, every single piece of art, every single like piece of music, every human atrocity, Jeffrey Dahmer used his gelatinous fucking mass in order to build fuck zombies.
Fuck zombies, but he was also a great chocolatier at the chocolate
Absolutely,
factory,
yeah.
one of the best.
There's bones in the chocolate!
Not everybody put bones in the chocolate. Only Dahmer specialty.
So that naturally, and then as I was researching that, it like naturally took me to the world of UFOs, because now, so there's a lot of belief. So we had a gentleman here a while ago named Jeremy Vaney, who wrote this book, I Know Why the Aliens Don't Land. And a part of what he originally discussed was the idea, and I've been reading more and more about this, is that aliens are not so they're physical beings, but like what they are is sort of like this idea that they're an interdimensional like type thing. Is that
Right.
like, and they're very hard to perceive. They like human beings literally cannot perceive them because of the way they exist. They exist on a different level of existence. existence. And so it's
Whole
like
different plane.
a whole different plane, and then every once in a while like poke through using what some people have postulated, these sort of like oscillations of our brain. Is that every single time there's a gap in sort of our understanding, that's like a place where an otherworldly event could happen. Where it's like, and they talk about this like what was going on in the Mothman prophecies, right? It's like when they were talking about the Mothman story, like there was, essentially this whole town is probably being poisoned by a TNT plant. But
Right.
like as the Mothman was also happening, like when people were seeing the Mothman, they were also seeing these things that they called Men in Black, which were these men dressed like out of style, like in black suits that were like old looking, with long pointy noses, and they would come in and ask questions about the Mothman and then disappear and be very
Hipsters. They
strange.
just sound like hipsters on a mission.
Yeah, but there's just somewhere in that gap, and there's like this idea that's where aliens could exist. Do you know what I mean? Like, and so in the very dark corners of our loose understanding of the world, and that. They are just people who learn that they can manifest their own destiny. They are probably us.
Are the aliens scared when they see us? When they poke through, do they stutter as well? And they're like, "Holy Lord, Marcus is jacking off. I think he's still gay."
I think that aliens are us. I think
We are the aliens.
I think that the aliens are us, and that's a part of what Jeremy was talking about. His book is a little dubious.
Yeah, you said it was shit earlier. You said it was a big piece of shitty garbage.
It's dubious, I would say. The thing is about that is that's very hard to pin down because we don't have an alien in jail yet.
Yeah, you gotta get one in jail.
I'd like one.
Yeah.
I just want one for a friend.
Yeah.
Or a teacher. I'd do
Big
a
old
comedy
head.
show with one. That would be fun.
Be classic.
Yeah.
But where did that take me next?
I mean, we're on aliens here. We're talking about a blip in the system. They're coming through. They're watching us all masturbate at any given time.
Yes.
I mean,
and then I started, because then I was like, because the idea is that aliens, that maybe, that they're us when they've learned how to really control hive minds. When they learn how to control, like, what is essentially.
so you think the aliens are coming over here on purpose?
Yeah.
Are they time travelers?
There's a lot. I mean, there's,
They can be anything.
I don't know what they are. I don't know.
I think that's where they're all dressed up in those nice suits. It's like how people used to dress up to get on airplanes in the 60s and 70s before everyone became a big, fat, sweatpant wearing schlub.
I just can't wait until, like, this all makes sense when I'm 70 and I put on an alien costume, get it on a ship, and come back in time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's all just totally explained. And it's just been me the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm the aliens.
You look like
You are all the aliens?
All of them.
Aliens.
pretty fun.
But then I started reading about them, like, because the idea is, like, aliens could be, like, self-actualized humans. And then I started reading about The Secret, which is very funny.
The book?
The book, The Secret.
The secret. Isn't the secret just wish for what you want and get it?
Yes. But my favorite
don't
thing
know how this
about
book-
it,
Yeah,
entire book.
and that whole thing without any masturbation.
with no masturbation.
No masturbation.
How do you expect
Where
to
is
get
the fun
shit
in that?
done?
Yeah, they had to read a whole book. I was done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. God damn
10
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Well,
It's not a long time. The average person on a porn site is 10 to 20.
yeah.
He's on the early end.
Really?
Yeah, it was that special little, what's it called, a signal?
Sigil.
A sigil?
It really
Yeah.
just depends on what I'm doing. I mean, like, if I'm between subway cars, I got about a minute to really get it done.
Yeah. Do you think you can do it? Can you jack off on a subway car real quick like that?
I mean, if you're gonna fucking flip out,
Yeah,
then
you gotta
you have to. Absolutely. So reading about The Secret, my favorite thing about The Secret is, it's about, like, perception, positive thinking, to, like, can change your life, blah, blah, blah. You just manifest what you want.
Right.
And there's a lot of stuff in that. And I believe I do a lot of self-visualization, but mostly involves what I'm going to eat that night. I get very positive about getting, like, when I want dumplings when I wake up in the morning, I'm getting dumplings.
yeah.
But my favorite part about it was the health thing, was like how to lose weight. And one of the tenets it said is do not observe overweight people.
Wow.
just seeing the image of overweight people will make you think fat.
You guys are fucking me up.
You're still skinny as a rail.
Well, it's because I don't see either one of you.
Are you not looking at us?
All I hear is voices. It's weird. I have no idea what either one of you look like. All I know is that you're both fat.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's just so weird. If I couldn't see fat people, I could never look at any of my friends in the eye. It's terrifying. So,
Yeah, because they just
you're
have to
supposed
stare at
look
their chest.
I feel like it's also a very good way to get arrested for harassment. Just staring at everybody who's thin and attractive.
Someone's got to get these fat people away from me.
Yeah.
You're getting their fat cells on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's he doing? Is he putting mayonnaise in his coffee? Oh, better. I can't look at him. I can't tell. Someone get the fat guy out of the tiny coffee shop.
Mayonnaise and coffee sounds so good. I mean, at the end of it all just slowly drips into your mouth.
Oh, I like how the coffee makes the egg and the oil separate. Make it what it is.
Oh, man.
That's all mayonnaise is a matter of perception. You know, it's like once you start mixing up eggs and oil, all of a sudden you got delicious mayonnaise.
Absolutely, man.
So much of it.
Yeah. So do you feel like you learned a lot from The Secret? Are you more successful? I mean, because you are losing weight, you were saying.
I'm losing weight.
Is The Secret helping?
No. I mean, I don't look in the mirror anymore, but that's mostly just so I visualize somebody else.
Yeah.
That's just how I get. That's how I got my confidence.
Yeah,
you know, if I was always looking in the mirror, I get pretty sad. You know, in terms of like got tiny eyes. You know,
sure,
thin in hair,
kind of weird little nose there.
It's weird. I'm a weird looking guy.
And bizarre mouth. I don't even know how you
not classically handsome.
Your earlobes don't really. I mean, they just connect directly to your head.
There's some people who have that though. That's different. I heard that's a sign of people who have. Honestly, I've heard that it's a sign of people who have higher psychic ability.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me, baby.
Got it.
I'm gonna make myself a psychic this week.
Absolutely. I like it.
And so in the very end, so it's like, where are we at time wise?
We're at about 21 minutes.
Okay. So
I love it.
So Philip K. Dick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Philip K. Dick.
So Philip K. Dick's like my favorite author on the face of the planet. And what he deals with a lot of the time when it comes to a lot of his books have to do with sort of the tenuous nature of reality and how it has to deal with like your perception and how like no one knows what's real and stuff like that.
Must have been tough going through life. Phil Dick.
Yeah.
It's a sad name.
Well, it's like we had me and him, like, honestly, because what ended up really attaching me to him is that we kind of had a very similar experience, but mine was less extreme because I'm normal now, and he never went back to normal.
So what happened?
So he, in 1974, so it's like he's been a writer of sci-fi now at this point for about 30 years. He, like, I think
what is what are his most famous books?
Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which was made in a Blade Runner.
Yeah, and then, Man in the High Castle, and then Flow My Tears, a Policeman Said, and Minority Report. He wrote the short story, The Minority Report.
A Scanner Darkly.
A Scanner Darkly.
Wow, like everything.
Yeah, a bunch of shit.
Maybe the best sci-fi author of all time.
He's probably the best, and he's like my favorite author.
Yeah.
He's an amazing author.
I'm obsessed with him.
Hollywood has ruined most of his books. That's a very good sign.
Everything except Blade Runner.
Yep, pretty much.
Blade Runner's so fucking good. I like the movie A Scanner Darkly.
I don't think I saw it.
It's good. It's trippy. Smoke of old.
Yeah.
So in 1974, he had an experience where he was visited by what he said was an ultimate rational mind, a system called Valis, that came to him in the form of a... So in all of his books, like normally there's some dark-haired woman that tells the protagonist that his life isn't real, and it all kind of goes back and forth. So what happened was...
like Sean Young.
Like, essentially. Okay. Yes, very hot. A hot, thin young woman, right?
Yeah.
He answers his door. There's a Christian at the door. Beautiful, hot, long, dark-haired woman. A beam of light came off from the sun, bounced off of her Christian's fish symbol, right, on her necklace, and turned into a pink ray of information that shot him in the head, that basically showed him that time is not real, and that his books existed in an alternate universe that were all entirely real, and that what he was doing with certain Hollywood, but that certain books like Man in the High Castle and Flow My Tears, a Policeman Said, were direct translations from alternate universes that exist. That was a part of it. So
and they were like successful books. Like, can our podcast exist there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just pretend
we're a podcast in a Philip K. Dick world.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's great.
Everyone
God,
loves
I
us.
wish that was true. Oh, man.
Make it true.
I wish it was true. But so he began to experience
Masturbation sigil. You can make it happen.
I'm going to do this later. I'm literally going to do this later.
Yeah,
do you have a website on that?
Yeah, if you look up masturbation sigil, you can find it.
It's only used for masturbation?
Well, there's a whole ton of sigils. All right. There's a lot. I mean, this is just one very small part. Just call Ragnar. Ask him.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Ask him. Also, ask him about his Superman thing. It's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, Ragnar's got some great stories.
Yeah.
But the idea is, So he began to experience like very strange phenomenon of like history, like basically seeing images from history coinciding with his existence. He started seeing a double of himself in ancient Roman times that were supposed to exist at the same exact time. So it's like he suffered a very severe break in reality, and it kept going, and basically he spent the rest of his life crusading that it was real, and like of course no one specifically believed him.
Sounds similar to the Heaven's Gate guy to some degree.
It's kind of similar, but after his death, what they found is that he wrote this 1,500-page journal called the Exegesis, or Exegesis, maybe.
Exegesis.
And so I bought it too. They just made it novelized. They just novelized it because they were never going to release it until Jonathan Lethem discovered.
Released?
I mean, his family kind of found the right guy, Jonathan Lethem, to sort of like edit it and look at it.
Yeah.
And so what it is it's this 1,500-page like explanation of what his problem was, and then he died of a brain aneurysm.
No.
Pretty short after he finished
it. It's a major problem right there.
Yeah, that's a major problem. Yeah. But I'm very excited. I'm going to get into it. I just think that it's just you just have someone who's like so brilliant, and very together and very rational. That's what he kind of was his whole life. You know, it's like he was like an anti-religion protester. He was he like an anti-war protester for like years and years and years. He was a huge part of the San Francisco counterculture like movement and like the.
He was a
50s.
wonderful man.
Yeah, he was he's a genius.
So how old was he when the sunbeam hit the
It was in
fish?
1974. He was born in 1928, so he was 46.
Oh, okay. So he was a pretty good old man.
Yes.
Middle-aged fellow when that all happened.
He was a full-on like adult. When
Maybe kind of a midlife crisis situation. I mean, it's better than buying a Corvette and a bunch of prostitutes, divorcing your wife, and abandoning the kids.
No,
just,
he was pretty genuinely frightened of what happened to him.
Yeah,
and he was pretty concerned.
Is there any like medical science that discusses like what may have happened to him from like their perspective? Maybe he had like a mini stroke or something.
There's a lot of. I mean, like that's the thing. They said there was a fucking gigantic brain aneurysm living in the center of his head.
So maybe that.
And here's a fact about the religious experience that he had. He was recovering from the effects of sodium pentothal administered for the extraction of an impacted wisdom tooth.
Well, he was also ripped on speed for the.
I see.
But the thing is that I mean, I had a similar experience when I was on mushrooms in college.
Yeah,
where it's just like we had drank a very strong batch of mushroom tea.
Ooh, I like that.
And I laid down with my head between two speakers while we listened to Abbey Road. You know,
yeah,
like it was just fun.
College.
It was fun. College. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But I experienced an entity that came to me in one of the heaviest trips of my life that explained to me that he came to me in a form in which I could understand, which was in the form of
like an EMT just like slapping you in the face. Like, wake up, man.
But he came to me in the form of the dude from The Big Lebowski.
Oh, wow.
And he said to me that, there was stuff that he's like, do you want to see something crazy? Do you want to see what's really going on? You have to calm down for me to do that. So I have to like sit and I had to like control my breathing. And then he took me to this place that he said was like the land, like sort of like what he called heaven, which was really just like sort of where 3D information exists. And we all like are essentially floating in a pile of goop, and that, that information, like what every human brain is an operating system, and that what the life is like the program that runs on our operating system, like programs that run, and that like what it's just one of those.
Standard. That's a great fucking trip. It sounds like.
Just a fucking crazy trip. Yeah,
right.
And then when I came back, but it's like it felt really genuine.
Right.
And then I felt like that thing even sort of informed a big chunk of my life like afterwards. So it's like I think that there's a lot to be said from these sorts of experiences about how like sometimes I think it's really good. You get sort of bumped out of your own little world. We're very narcissistic. Like when we have to do what we do, it's like writing comedy all the time. It's like we're up our own assholes 24/7,
eating our own assholes.
And so it's like it's really nice to have like little events and bump you out of it and make you think like. That's why I watch Cosmos. Carl Sagan's Cosmos.
Oh yeah,
good. It makes me feel good.
Got to snap out of your own mind sometime.
Yeah,
snap out of your own,
and not with masturbation.
Right,
like not with masturbation. Maybe not. I mean, you have to have weed.
You can't jack off when it comes to mushrooms.
But weed is just how would you smile
without weed?
I don't know. Right. What do people do to smile?
How would the cinema survive? I don't know. Well, that's awesome stuff. That's awesome stuff.
I mean, it was kind of a garbled, but I think
I think
as
it's
garbled
fucking
as the
fascinating
subject.
stuff.
Yeah,
It is kind of a garbled
there was
subject.
no way we could have a coherent episode, a cohesive episode on this bullshit.
It's fun though.
I think
It's
the
real
next time we
fun.
talk about it, we all need to pop mushrooms at the beginning, and then as soon as they start to kick in, talk for 5 minutes, and then immediately shut off all of these fucking lights and the microphones, and then we just have a great old time naked.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that right now. Wait. I don't have any mushrooms. God damn it.
And I got to take a shit anyway.
I always wish I had fucking, what is it, Class A drugs?
Yeah.
Felony?
Yeah, felony.
Major felony, go to prison? That's
No. They can't get me. But then when you're like, but what about fucking being groovy? That's what
I don't know if that's a defense. But Judge, I was just
I'll have to ask I'm going to see my lawyer tomorrow. I'll ask him if that's a defense.
Yeah,
that
ask
we
him
can
if-
do.
yeah,
I'll ask him, Paul. He's like, hey, is being groovy a defense in New York State?
You can try it, man.
Yeah, you can fucking do it, man. Let's try that.
We'll get these pics.
All right, that's the program. Thank you for listening, everybody. For Henry Zabrowski, Marcus Parks, and Ben Kissel.
Magustulation.
Magustulation.
I hope you have an out-of-body experience that makes you a better person.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'm reeling from that porn experience.